Whoa, my name's Craig, and I'm at a theme park right now, having a grand old time. I'm coming at you from theme park. Psych! There's a pandemic going on. The pandemic has essentially put a halt on the theme park industry. We have parks that were once juggernauts currently only operating at 25% capacity, and other parks that haven't been open for an entire year. Even once we find a vaccine, people are not going to have the economic means to be able to travel. And even if people are traveling, people are going to be terrified about getting into tight, enclosed spaces where there's no room to breathe.
Hey Julian, what about your serotonin levels?
They're dangerously low, Anna. If I don't eat a $12 Krusty Burger at least once a year, I could die. Alright, that settles it. I'm going to put on my favorite vacation outfit and I'm going to walk all the way to Florida. I don't like this. Now that my doctor says I have hypothermia, I'm not allowed to leave my house for another 7 days. How am I going to be able to experience Universal Studios at home? What's that you say? Chick behind your ear. Okay. Wait, magic! This game puts you into the Universal Studios theme parks from around the world. You're able to ride the rides, walk the park, and experience Universal Studios at home. What rides, do you ask?
Ooh, you like rides? We got it. Back to the Future the ride. We got it. Jaws the ride. We got it. Backdraft the ride.
Why would you want Backdraft the ride?
We still got it, baby.
Let's have a deeper look into each of the mini-games. For starters, there's a point-based system where to get into each ride, you need to have points to ride them. Now, you get these points by picking up other people's trash. I mean, that's a weird concept. There's so many cast members at these theme parks that they're always spotless. I mean, what could possibly happen for these theme parks to be so dirty?
But we start first with breaking news out of Disney. The stock is moving lower in the after-hours session as the company announces some very, very major job cuts.
Guess they were ahead of their time.
We're sending you back to the future.
This one is actually pretty accurate to what Back to the Future the ride was actually like. In both versions, you board a DeLorean trying to bump Biff Tannen out of his DeLorean through 3 time periods. The future, the past, and the older past, don't question it. The DeLoreans don't control too great and the environments aren't well decorated, but hey, at least the minigame is faithful to the ride. The Jaws ride terrified me as a kid. You would board a boat tour of Amity Island, only to be hunted down by Bruce the Shark. You would be attacked several times until ultimately being saved by an island skipper in an explosive finish. In the minigame, you conduct illegal water dumping. This isn't good. Al Gore, what do you have to say about this?
I believe we have to make the right and responsible choices.
Waterworld at Universal Studios is an epic stunt show. You see Whoa! Yeah, that's the entire minigame. This minigame does what the stunt show didn't do. Murder! It's one of the longer minigames and you are tasked with rescuing stuck civilians, except you have no clue or counter for how many have been saved or still need to be saved until the very end, where you may have burning families on your conscience.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Remember in Jurassic Park River Adventure when you ride a Jeep over a Stegosaurus while trying to kill every single dinosaur in the park? 'Cause I don't. With this minigame, they didn't even try to recreate the ride. Instead of the beautiful river journey gone bad, you are treated with a shooter with horrible accuracy. You'll even do your auto lock on and it won't hit. You'll lock on to the dinosaur, and the lock on will not lock on. What's the point of a lock on, I ask at that point? While the in real life counterpart was a stunt show, this one keeps the general aesthetic and is fine. It's largely unremarkable and it plays like an arcade style shooting gallery. The stationary view makes it easier to aim than the Jurassic Park minigame, but at least that one had multiple enemies and locations.
Hello, I'm Steven Spielberg, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the E.T. adventure.
While the E.T. ride is about visiting E.T.'s homeworld, this game changes it up by being about ensuring that E.T. makes it to this spaceship like the last act of the film. The original attraction is an absolute nightmare featuring this, and this, and these, oh my.
And now we get to a somber point of the video. You see, in life, there's gonna be doubters, there's gonna be haters, there's gonna be people that tell you that you're not good enough. And when I was a child, my childhood trauma had everything to do with this thing. This discount Woody Woodpecker looked me in the eyes and told me,
"You need to watch more movies."
I'm sorry that I don't know little known facts about the film Sneakers from 1992, or I don't know about the diverse lore of Waterworld. But that shaped me up to be the man I am today. I failed those questions when I was a kid, so I would become a movie buff and come back in 2020 and beat Winnie up, fisticuff style.
You need to watch more movies.
Now, obviously, one video game is not the only way to experience Universal Studios at home. There's actually official archive footage from Universal themselves on several different formats. For starters, Back to the Future on DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K all contain footage from the pre-show and actual ride, therefore documenting what's now an extinct ride. Now, I'd be remiss not to mention the amazing effort put forth by the YouTube community in regards to archiving ride footage. There are millions of POVs out there, which show rides that are now extinct and rides that are currently operating. Now, obviously, these are going to vary in quality. You might get some videos where you can't tell what's going on, and you might get some videos that are the perfect recreation of the ride. As I was going through this journey, I couldn't help but feeling empty. Going to theme parks is about spending time with family, friends, loved ones, and even your 8-year-old stepson who would rather be playing Fortnite on his iPad. So I set out in creating the ultimate Universal Studios experience for my friends. The plan? Recreate a classic Universal Studios attraction to share the joy of the parks with the boys. To create the full experience, I would need a state-of-the-art projection system, a ride cart that was able to rotate directions, 4D effects, controlled lighting, surround sound audio.
Hello?
Oh my god.
It is me, Gru. I want to thank you for coming to Despicable Me Minion Mayhem here in Universal Studios.
Baba Booey.
Today, you will become a minion.
I didn't sign up for this.
Come aboard into your seat and have a good time. Okay, are you ready to become a minion?
I don't know.
Please put on your 3D minion goggles.
Thank you.
Yes. And now you must put on restraint.
Now hold on to the railing. Keep your eyes closed, don't peek.
I'm not.
Do you feel safe?
I feel great.
Without any further ado, welcome to Minion Mayhem.
It worked! They're so cute! Okay, let's begin your training.
Whoa!
You're now in Minion training grounds.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
This is where we test your strength, speed, and ability to knock. Speed and ability to knock.
Whoa! Ow! Ow! What? What? Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh! Oh my god! Ow!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Huh? Banana! Smells like banana!
Can you touch the presents?
Something in the distance. Floating in the anti-gravity recycle. Oh no!
It's just unnecessary. Whoa! Whoa!
Well done, Minions! You did it! Your new life begins right now!
Now that you've had the experience, how was it?
Non-voluntary. Definitely surprised. I've never been smacked in the side and the knee by a fly swatter before. Until now.
Did this make you feel like you were a minion?
I wouldn't know.
Now that you guys had this experience with me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you to be my friend?
Now or before?
Now.
Now? 0.